We define psychological manipulation as the art of subtly influencing someone's thoughts, emotions, or behavior. It happens in relationships, at work, or even online. Did you know that psychological manipulation taps into some deep-seated cognitive biases? Studies have shown that our brains are susceptible to specific patterns and triggers that manipulators use. Now, let's dive into some common tactics used by manipulators. Knowing these tactics is essential to spotting manipulation in action. Gaslighting. It is a forced doubting of one's perception, memories, or sanity. Perpetrators may deny the truth, distort the facts, or trivialize the feelings of others to create confusion and control. For example, when someone constantly denies saying hurtful things to you, even though you clearly remember the conversations. They might tell you you are overly sensitive or imagining things, causing you to doubt your perceptions. Guilt tripping. Here, guilt makes others feel responsible for their emotions or actions. This may include emphasizing how much they have sacrificed for someone, or portraying themselves as victims to create a sense of commitment. For example, someone repeatedly reminds you of everything they have done for you, making you feel guilty for falling short of their expectations. They might say, "After all I've done for you, can't you do anything for me?" Love bombing. Love bombing is an intense and sudden display of affection, attention, or kindness. This tactic creates a sense of dependence and attachment, making it difficult for the target to resist their influence. Imagine your new acquaintance showering you with extravagant compliments, gifts, and attention right from the start, creating an intense and overwhelming atmosphere that makes you feel obligated and more likely to do what he asks. Playing the victim. Manipulators often portray themselves as victims and emphasize their suffering to gain sympathy and support. This can be a way to manipulate others into doing what they want or distract them from their manipulative actions. Suppose someone constantly complains about how everyone mistreats them and portrays themselves as the eternal victim. In that case, they can manipulate you into giving undue support or concessions you would never usually make. Selective truth-telling. Instead of lying outright, revealing only partial truths, and manipulating information to suit the perpetrator is sometimes easier. This can be deceptive and lead others to form distorted ideas. For example, when one's colleague shares only the positive feedback they received about their contribution, conveniently leaving out any constructive criticism or areas for improvement. Isolation. Manipulators may isolate their targets from friends, family, or support systems, making them more dependent on the manipulator for validation and guidance. This tactic increases the manipulator's control over the individual. For example, your romantic partner discourages you from spending time with friends or family, insisting he is the only one who truly understands you. This isolates you from support systems, making you more dependent on him. After that, it's hard to talk about true love. Recognizing these common manipulative behaviors is essential to maintaining healthy relationships and protecting them from potential damage. Developing solid emotional intelligence and setting clear boundaries can effectively combat manipulative tactics. Protection against manipulation. One powerful defense against manipulation is setting clear and healthy boundaries. Manipulators subtly push these boundaries and test how much they can control or influence them. You create a shield against potential manipulation by recognizing your limits and communicating them assertively. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. Your intuition is a powerful tool. If something doesn't feel right, take a step back and reassess the situation. Manipulators often thrive in the shadow of ambiguity, so trusting your instincts can help you navigate these tricky waters. Critical thinking and fact-checking. Developing strong critical thinking skills is vital. Don't take information at face value. Ask questions, verify, and fact-check. Manipulators often rely on misinformation, so arming yourself with accurate knowledge is an effective defense. Don't get caught up in guilt. If the manipulator tries to make you feel guilty, be aware of this attempt and analyze the situation rationally. Remember your own needs and feelings. Learn to say no. Manipulators often look for people who are prone to giving in. Denial can be one of the most effective forms of defense. If you don't feel like doing something, simply say, "No, I don't want to do it." Remember that knowledge is your greatest ally in the fight against psychological manipulation. You can create a shield of awareness by understanding tactics, recognizing common signs, and empowering yourself with these strategies. Please share this information with your friends and loved ones to help build a strong community against manipulation. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. If you have experience with manipulation, we will be delighted for you to comment on the video. Be vigilant, stay informed, and take care.